Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf. I have finished investigating the warrens of Toonmaland, and now, Tortilla has an idea.
An ill wind troubles the river.
I am thankful for what you have done, Pineleaf, but still I fear for the Vales. Even if I am freed from Sharkey's keeping, he will continue to pillage the Gladden fields, and I don't think it will end there. With each passing day, more ruffians are lured into his service. Sharkey's building an army, and the Vales cannot endure another war. Not so soon after the last. Skin changers are a mighty folk, but Sharkey might one day be able to overcome them. Every morning Sharkey leaves the warrens, and deep in the night he returns. Many of Sharkey's demons and ruffians have taken rest by so late of an hour, so we might then catch him unawares. Leave me, Pineleaf. Return in the night, and we will put an end to Sharkey. Together. Together we will end Sharkey.
Too late I realized the treachery of Saruman. Far afield of Hroskabel and the path of my errand, the reach of the White Hand spread to the Gladden fields. There his servants sought the ring he would not claim, and there they remain, forgotten in purpose, searching for naught.
What now?
Ah, surprised to see me, eh? So is Sharkey. But I told him all about what you and Tortilla got up to down here in the Warrens. Sharkey says whoever captures you gets to keep half the spoils of the next dig. Don't get any ideas about turning back, though, or Sharky's gonna string your little sneak up before the night's out. What do you say, Pineleaf? Care to make me a richer man? No, I'm gonna make you a dead man. I mean, you could have. You could have just have gone away, run off, never come back, but no, you had to come back and do some nasty stuff. Maybe I should have guarded him during the time. Oh well. What do you say about that now? Now, where were we? I suppose exploring the Warrens again. Oh! On your feet! Sharky wants this one alive! Well, let's see what that does. It looks like they prepped a trap. It's a trap! Well, they're gonna have trouble trapping this hobbit, that's for sure. Alright, there you go. Hello. Oh, hello. Hey, won't you fight each other to see which of you gets the bounty for getting me? Then I will fight the winner. How about that? You're having none of that. Okay, fine. And you? And you? I'll get to each of you in turn. Now, can you do it? I didn't think so. Now, where were we? You got another overseer up around here. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't get his attention. He wasn't overseeing very well. I guess he thought, not my job. It's their job. Or maybe he's expecting them to soften me up before he joins in the fray. Afraid that I would go after him first if he attacked. Hold on. Oh, hello. I completely missed you guys. Hey, 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 hey. Stop it with the arrows. There you go. This isn't a particularly good place where, you know, it gets very... It's a little bit wet in here. Just saying. Very wet. It's probably not going to be very good for my spears either. I guess I'll just have to do quite a bit of maintenance when I get back to Hultvis. Now, where were we? Ah! Oh, yes. This guy. Inattentive overseer. Well, we could deal with that. And at least I don't have to worry about respawns now. Unlike the previous round where I didn't want to back up too much lest respawns come and give me trouble. No, he's not throwing down caltrops, so I have no reason to retreat. Let's see. Where were we? Alright. Next, there are a couple more up ahead, so I can see the red dots. There we go. Let's just bring you in a nice happy group and we'll be fine. But ruffians are ruffians, and I was going to say never give up, but they do have a habit of running away when they are low in morale, so maybe they do give up. It's just that not in probably the smartest way possible. Yep. Turn your back on a warden when you're ready to do the finishing blow. That's certainly a smart way in order to stay alive. Can I? Yes, I can target him from here at least. I guess they're laughing at the half-orc that is stupid enough to fight me or something. No, don't worry, it'll be their next turn next, right? Oh, we'll see who's laughing then, yeah. Alright, we had to get the laughing ruffian. I mean, who else should I mean, he who laughs last gets to collect the... Totila is alive, but bound and badly beaten. Okay, well, I suppose that's better than dead at this moment, considering. Who's laughing now? Yeah. Didn't get the joke, right? Oh, okay. They were laughing at Totila. That's what they were laughing at. Alright. They tied him to a totem? I mean, really? That's rude. Really rude. Ah, well. Ooh, how are you feeling? Though I think that's a stupid question. I did not expect you to come. My wounds aren't deep. I just need a moment to catch my breath. Oh, what's wrong? Sharkey! Sharkey? Oh, you're Sharkey. Really? Contrary to Radagast's beliefs, Sharkey seemed to be a pale half-orc. His hair is matted with some sort of white clay, but darker patches are still visible around it. You should never describe a half-orc as handsome, but it seems that Sharkey has taken a great deal of care crafting his appearance. His brow is furrowed in frustration as he looks on you up and down. Not one of them could stop you! No. You expected them all to kill me, I guess. You have bested my men! But you're no match for me! Are you sure about that? I've bested better than you. I've bested trolls. I've bested Nazgul. Well, temporarily at least. I have... Oh! Well, looks like he decided to join in this fray. but I think I can best you, especially with a little bit of help. Let's see what you think about that. And there you go. Oh, uh-oh. Well, I guess I should have expected that. Stop! Stop! I surrender! You surrender. Wait, please. I can explain. I'm not really Sharky. My name is Gamog, and I once served Saruman. Alright? When Saruman sent us to the Hornburg, I deserted the White Hand. Several of my kind followed me, and I came to disguise myself as Sharky. A description gave me a higher standing than Saruman had, so we let the ruffians believe what they wanted. Oh, deception, yes. But I suppose that's finished now. Before I deserted, I served Saruman in the mines beneath Orthanc. It seems Saruman's Urukai had taken to calling him Sharku. As time wore on, Saruman grew fond of their nickname for him. It was then that he began to call himself Sharky. Perhaps he misheard the Urukai, or perhaps he just liked Sharky more. After all, Sharku just means old man in the Orcish tongue. This is the truth of it. Tell your wizard I will leave the Gladden Fields. May our paths never cross again, Pineleaf. Well, alright, well. So I did say that it was possible that we would find out the final resolution on this. So this is assuming that we didn't know that Saruman was really Sharky, and that this is what confirms it at the end. What do you say? What need would a wizard have to lead a band of ruffians for petty thievery? Could a wizard not do such things himself if so desired? How can we trust what Gamog was not deceiving us? Well, I can't be certain, but the name Sharky has long been known to me. From the fields of Breland to Andrat, the outlaws have long troubled the free peoples. And the pipe we discovered in the ruins of Isengard? Yes. Sharky could be very well him, especially considering that I always heard the Urukai call him Old Man when I was temporarily a prisoner there. So whatever plans Gosma may have undone, and I do not think the wild folk shall need to fear the return of his ruffians. Thank you, and thank you for saving my life. You are welcome. I hope things settle down after this.
Hail, fine traveler.
How wonderful it is to see the Vales again. Well, perhaps this isn't the most beautiful spot, but it's certainly better than a cage. Well, you've got a point there. Perhaps you'll find a better place soon.
How fares the hunting? Good, I hope.
I owe you my life, Pineleaf. I'll make for Blumgard with the goods that Sharky, Gamog and his demons stole, and see if they don't belong to any of the kinfolk there. Well, I think a couple of those things might belong to my kinfolk instead. I suppose I'll have to build some new wagons, but I can look after them myself now. Oh, don't worry about me. You should get back to Hootfist and tell Radagast about Sharky. Alright, I suppose I should do this. I have a couple of requests for him. No, I think what I need is a little bit of a rest. And besides, I think that Grimbjorn would be a bit upset if I didn't actually come back with those tolls.
Did you succeed at those two purposes?
I gave you two purposes, remember? To bring back the collected tolls from Vegbar and to aid my neighbors in the woodsman village of Hultfis. Have you done this? We keep safe the roads through the mountains and across the old ford, and in return for the safety we ask that these coins from those who pass. It is a reasonable price, but this pouch feels light in my hand. Are there so few travelers in the Vales today? Even with the end of the war? War is never truly ended, I suppose. Well, there are still brigands and all that all over the place, unfortunately. The wizard is inside the lodge, peering at the book that he brought. Speak to him. Perhaps he's ready to leave. Oh, Gandalf. I've heard that you've been doing more reading.
I have been studying the Black Book, but it resists my attempts to dissolve its mysteries.
A wizard does not become frustrated, but I do not deny that my patience is tested. Perhaps I could use some air, Pineleaf. Well, some air would be nice, I guess. How about... And I guess I could use some armor.
I have found that walking can often be the best way to banish troubling distractions.
When I return from such a diversion of walking, my thoughts are clear, my mind ready to resolve the problems that had stymied me. It is a habit I picked up from Bilbo, I believe, for his walking stick was rarely at rest, and he thoroughly enjoyed walking the hills and lanes of the Shire. Elrond himself would have had his hands full keeping the old hobbit from exploring Imladris on a sunny day, were it not... but I get ahead of myself, Pineleaf. Do you also take enjoyment from strolling in the country? The Gladden Fields are to the south, and it can be some time since I walked there. That is a place of great import, as I am sure you know, for it was there that the ring lay hidden for many long years. Meet me at the road just north of Duskenvale, near the Gladden Fields, and I will tell you what the wise can say of the ring's first great loss. It is gone now, and for good, but the tale is interesting, and I will appreciate the diversion. But let me not be said that we waste the hours in idleness, Pineleaf. Before we speak of the distant past, I ask that you slay some orcs and half-orcs that presently haunt the Gladden Fields. It would be a comfort to the people who dwell in the vales, for such creatures ever pose a threat. Yes, very well. So after I take a little bit of a rest, I will head out and kill some orcs and half-orcs. But at the same time, there are a couple of more friends of Radagast I need to help. And I am going to kill those orcs because I am sure that I'll run into plenty of orcs and half-orcs while I do that in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.